welcome back to Spice and Easy. Let's move these cables out of the way, haven't we? Right. Simbin Surfer. I don't know whether it's number 5-ish. You'll know better than me. You're watching them. You should do anyway. Right. We've been over to Tesco's and raided the Simbin. And what have we come up with? Not a lot in there this time, but I saw these and thought, yeah, we can do something with that. So, from Tesco's Finest, from the Delicatessen. Try and say this. Parmigiano Reggiano. Parmigiano Reggiano. I don't know. Parmesan. Posh Parmesan. Hard. It does say on it, a hard Italian cheese made from unpasteurised milk. So when you buy this, if you've never had it before, it's not gone off, not gone hard. That's what it's like. Really hard cheese. You either grate it or really thinly slice it over pasta normally. Funny that. Now this should be, for this piece, just this piece, £3.68. Better be good. Better be good Parmesan. But in the Simbin it was 74p. 74p. It's a good reduction, that is. So we're going to use that. Next we have Tesco's Finest Fish Pie Mix. Pies. Lucy likes pies. I like pies. But we're not doing a pie. So a luxurious selection of traditionally smoked. It's hard to say fast. Let's try again, shall we? A luxurious selection of traditionally smoked. You try it. Traditionally smoked salmon, wild caught chunky cod loin, and plump juicy king prawns. Perfect for an indulgent fish pie. But we're not doing pie. So this should be originally £5. It's on offer at £4. But we've got it out of the Simbin because it's Simbin Surfer. And we got it for £2. Now that's a good reduction. It's half price from their offer price. The original price, it's over half price because it should be £5 originally. So they're the two bits. Now in total, all in, all the ingredients, you're looking at, it's alright, the other ingredients are over there. All in, £5.50. And that's for 4 people. So, what's that? £1.17, £1.16 per person. It's not bad, is it? Not for a decent meal. And it is going to be decent, I know. Never done it before, but I know this is going to work. Done something similar, which is why I know it's going to work. So for a good posh meal, £1.67-ish. 68. How long is it since I left school? If your kids are watching, tell them to work it out quick. £5.50 divided by 4. Or 3 if you're being a pig. I don't know. Let's go and let's cook it. Simbin Surfer number 5-ish. And let's see what we're doing. And it's not pie. We'll catch you in a mo. So, what are we doing then? We have your fish pie mix. In case you didn't believe me, there's your reduced offer. Parmesan. Then we have 5 garlic cloves, 5 Indian finger chilies, or just called finger chilies. With the chilies, more or less to your own taste. For if you want it really spicy, you could use bird's eyes, you could use Scotch bonnets. Good, real good splodge of butter. It's what, 2.5 tablespoons there, maybe 3. 1 medium red onion. Now spring onions would be really good in this, so you could use those, but we've already got that in. The 5 garlic cloves that are really finely chopped. You could, if you want, use garlic granules. Just be careful at the start when you're frying it that you don't burn the garlic granules, because they can burn really easy. That's already in the fridge that we had, so stable products. Onions were already in the fridge. The chilies I did buy, I factored that in with your price, although we have got some in the fridge as well. And the garlic we'd already got in the fridge. As I say, if you've got garlic granules, use that. Now here, let's talk posh. Now here, we have flat leaf parsley, real good handful. It's one of the small packs, factored into the price again, all of these. I've used a whole pack of that. Really finely chopped, and then a bit of it roughly chopped just for appearance. Dill, because there's salmon in this fish pie mix, so we'll put some dill in there as well. Again, the small packs, I think there was 70p each, or 2 for 120, so the 2 packs cost £1.20. Finely chopped again, and then even more finely chopped, I've done half a handful, just a small amount of each, just for appearance, to sprinkle over the top. And then all we need is the pasta. Now, the pasta. I've got this Napolina 50-50. So it's 50% white, 50% whole wheat. Why are you using that? Well, the reason I'm using that is, yet again, I'm doing this when everybody's panic buying and buying 6 months worth of food that they can put in their air raid shelters and stock up just in case they get a virus that lasts for a week or so. So all the spaghetti, all the pasta, dry foods have gone. Guarantee they're not going to eat any of it, but oh, let's buy it. I'm not going to rant about that, that's enough said. But that's all they've got. It should by rights be linguine, which really works well with this. I have got some of the long spaghetti already in, but Fiona hates using that. She has to chop it all up. So we're going to use that. Now, price wise, that was quite expensive. I've not factored that in. I've factored in the cost of the cheap pasta that you can get normally. So when we ain't got idiots panic buying, you can get your cheap spaghetti, and that was what I factored in with the overall cost, not this stuff. So that's all you need for it. A bit of salt, obviously, and pepper, and we're done. So let's get on now and let's see how we're going to cook this. Right, water's on. Is there, bubbling away. In goes the non-stockpile spaghetti. They'll keep having digs. Idiots. Yes, you're supposed to put it in and just go bing so it goes out. Yeah, no bother. It'll cook. Right, this is not going to be all of it. There you go. Or did we put it all in? I don't know. I don't know. Nah, I think that'll do. That's more than you should have anyway. Right. We'll let that cook down a bit while that's going. Get on to these. Right, onions in. Get these soft first before you put the garlic and the chilies in. And as I said, if you're using garlic granules, make sure it's nearly cooked before you add them, because they'll burn really quick. And normal garlic does as well, then it goes bitter. Spaghetti's going in the pan. In the water there's a bit of salt and oil, just a bit of oil to help stop it sticking. Not sticking, pasta.
I saw a thing in the news this week that that's a myth.
What?
Apparently, the oil.
I don't know, I always put it in.
Well, mine sticks anyway, so it's irrelevant.
That's
a surprise.
Still got to go down a bit yet. It seems a bit harder than normal. Ooh, getting away. Zeus loves eating that as it is.
Well, don't give him too hard.
Road pasta. Now, turn that down a bit now, because as soon as the pasta's done, this will be about done. So, in with the garlic and the chilies. Loads of garlic and chilies.
Wow.
Breathe on anybody tomorrow.
It's a bit late. We had garlic rice last night. I've been breathing on everybody today.
Yeah. Right for dinner, no. No vampires in here at Zeus. Need a couple of squibs. Right, pasta's all in now. I'll just make sure it don't stick at the bottom. Turn it down a touch. Ooh, it's a bit down, look, anyway. Pierogi! Pierogi making pasta! And I grab the handle. Guts is in the way. This is normal oil in here. I've just refilled the sprayer. In case you didn't know. You thought it was dry, that.
I've seen how much butter you put in it. It's irrelevant.
It's not, it's a rhino.
I will be.
It's irrelevant.
I know.
Yeah. Right, in goes. Now with the fish, I've chopped it up and I've chopped the prawns. Just so that you get a bit more. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, smaller pan. Wonder what happened to the last one.
I wonder.
Right, these done, and as soon as the spaghetti's done, it's all done. Right, in with the butter. Good veg butter.
Is that the diet bit?
Yeah. This is not butter, by the way, it's clover. You can use butter, but I just want that to melt now. Spaghetti's done and that is draining. Right, that goes in. Fish will break up, don't worry about that. And then, with your herbs, turn that off so you can hear us. In with the spaghetti. Give it a good munging. Oh, smell that. Love the smell of dough. Did someone just shoot that then?
No, I don't think so.
Next. Oh, this stuff's hard. Tell you what. Stinky cheese.
It wasn't too stinky, was it? I thought it was like parmesan.
It is parmesan.
Oh, is it?
That's why we like it.
Oh.
As you can see, this is the low fat version. Loads and loads. We ain't done yet with the cheese. Spaghetti don't look too bad, that 50-50. Would have been better with linguine, but... Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin! That look nice now.
Mm-hmm.
Dunk it on. Get some of the fishies on there, and then more.
More cheese!
This is just one dish, by the way, so remember you got this times 3 or 4.
4, I'd say.
That's it. That's cost you £1.60 odd. So, next job.
Taste it.
Let's put it in the light as well. See that better.
Yep.
Just so you can have a proper look.
Now I can smell parmesan.
It's a bit firm with this spaghetti because it's whole wheat.
I'll do mine myself. I know what you're like. You'll get a shovel full.
Get it in. Mmm.
Very nice. Recommended.
And that is it. Another sin bin surfer. Seafood. What should have been linguine, now spaghetti. I don't know what you call it. Parmesan.
Tasty.
Seafood spaghetti parmesan.
Yes.
Tastes what?
Lovely.
So that's it. Cheapo. Sin bin surfer done. Number 5, I think. And now we're going to go and pig it. See you later then.
See you later.